What's going on, everybody? It's Jeff here. Welcome back to the channel. Guys, this video is going to be a little bit different. I opened up YouTube today and I saw some comments on a video that I made, and I saw comments on other videos talking about how people were literally upset, getting impatient about the price not closing higher yesterday, okay? So I want to talk about one, exactly what happened, all right, and give you guys just a totally different perspective, all right? So first of all, guys, I feel like people are more comfortable at that $8 and $9 level when the price is like 50% higher than that, right? I can guarantee you one thing: as the stock price of AMC continues to increase, the swings and the volatility, okay, will be greater. Will be greater. Look at what happened with GameStop. Okay. So yesterday at about 11:30, there was a lot of bullish volume. We hit an intraday high of 1434. We tested that previous resistance level, and the price should have gone higher. But the hedge funds came out swinging and shorted this thing as hard as they could to get it below a certain price, as low as they can get it. And as you even saw, we closed at 1298, and I was literally watching this. Like, I feel like it's every single Friday going around that either that 50 or that dollar point range where they're hammering as hard as they can to keep the price below that. Well, a couple things happened. One, yesterday and Thursday, there was a lot of volume. Okay. The average volume, I think the 65-day average volume was something around 80 million, but even the 1 month was like 40 million. Well, Thursday there was almost 300, and yesterday there was 200 million in volume. Okay. So what happens with that when the hedge funds need to keep a price down is they have to short even more. I think there was 144 million shares shorted between just the last 2 days. So what does that mean for us? If they're digging their hole deeper, I would much rather have a deeper hole and close at 13 than close at 17 and have the hole be not as deep. Well, what does this do for us? Okay, first of all, let alone are they just burying themselves even further, it allows us to be able to build this army even wider. Okay, I don't think that you guys realize, yes, it's cool that a rapper and a movie star and people that cover the news media are joining this and are tweeting about it and sharing on their social media. But there's a whole different market out there that has no idea what is going on in the stock market, has no idea what is going on with AMC. That every day that this price gets to stay where it is, we are building our army even bigger. We get to tell our friends about it, our family about it. It's easy over the internet. More people are joining on to this journey. Okay. We've grown from a very, very small community and we're getting much larger, and it's going to continue to happen. That's what's building up over this weekend. All right. The more people we have on our side, the harder they're going to have to fight in order to keep the price down. Now, I do admire probably only one thing from a hedge fund. Okay. And I've learned this in the stock market, and I really want to tell you guys this. It's having conviction, confidence, and grit to stick to a play. I literally watched people yesterday getting in at $12, getting in at $13. It goes up 50 cents, it goes down 25, and they're like, oh my God, I should get out. I should get out. Guys, if you look at what DFV did with GameStop, you can go back and look at all of his whole Reddit and all of his social media, his Twitter, his YouTube, and everything. He found, we analyzed, did his research on GameStop. He committed to it 100%. He didn't look back. I've been holding Tesla and Apple for a long time, and I swear it's not easy going up and down. I can only imagine what he had to block out from his mind to be able to stay true and convicted to a play. And I'm not telling you guys exactly what to do. Everybody's financial situations are different. Everybody's, what they want out of life is completely different. What they want from the stock is completely different. But some conviction in whatever play you're taking, whether it's holding it for a long term, whether it's day trading it, whatever you're doing to it, doesn't matter. But have some conviction and confidence in the actions you are taking with anything in the stock market. Okay, that's what the hedge funds do. They are not going down without a fight. You literally can compare this to a trapped, a cornered animal. Okay, they're going to go down swinging as hard as they can and expect, as the hole gets deeper, as the stock price rises, the volatility is only going to increase. So if you're planning on holding this, which I'm assuming a lot of you guys are, then be prepared for those swings to happen. Okay, it's not going to be easy. All right, And like I said, there's going to be a lot more blatant manipulation to happen. The SEC has started to come in. It seems like they come in a little bit with some rule changes. They back off a little bit. There's stuff going on behind the scenes that we're not being, filled in on. And then some news comes out, and that's only going to help us in the short term. Okay, I'm sorry, in the long term. But in the short term, you need to just understand that we're growing bigger and bigger and bigger. Okay, the price closes at 13, it doesn't close at 18. That's fine. Okay, the action for Monday will be even stronger. The amount of shares that can get scooped up because people have a certain amount of budget is divided by 13 instead of divided by 18, which means they have more buying power going into it. Okay. Also, I see, don't hate on the day traders, the people that come in on this stock and ride it on both ways. They add to the volume, which is one of the most important things in order to get this price moving up higher. Let them jump in. I literally saw AMC pop up on my scanner, okay, on Thursday, and I was like, all right, now we've touched a whole nother target market. The more target markets that we get to touch, the more individuals that are brought into this journey, the bigger, the bigger family that we have. Okay, I literally was referring to this almost as like the story of Hennessy Cognac. If you haven't, then literally go look it up. Hennessy Cognac started back in the 1700s, had a very, very small target market, and they went completely outside that market by advertising with one of the most insanely popular individuals in that area. It brought on a whole new market of individuals to drink Hennessy that never really did before years ago. And therefore, their revenue has literally just exponentially grown. And as you see, Hennessy, if you work in the restaurant industry, if you know about the restaurant industry, Hennessy goes on post and it can't even be purchased by certain restaurants, or it gets allocated. You can only buy a certain amount of bottles because it's literally, it goes off the shelves like crazy. And that's what they did from a marketing perspective. That's what's happening with AMC. Like I just said earlier in this video, the people that are promoting the stock, we're reaching more people. The volume's going to increase, and the volume's going to get to a point to where it's their effect is going to get smaller and smaller and smaller. But just remember, even though the effect is smaller and smaller, that hole is continually getting deeper and deeper. All right. So I wanted to jump on here and just give you guys a different perspective, the fact of what is really happening, and don't look at the short, price swings. If you're going to be holding this stock and you're thinking to yourself, oh, you can go miss out on another opportunity. Some people have said that to me. Oh, Jeff, well, you're missing out on other opportunities because you're tying up X amount of thousands of dollars on AMC stock. Well, let me give you a perspective on this, guys. We miss opportunities every single day. I watch opportunities literally pass by me every single day, and it happens with everybody in life. You're never going to catch all the opportunities, and you're always going to miss opportunities. Okay. So I feel convicted and confident in the play that I've taken, and I'm starting to drown out some of the noise. Okay. And I just want to give you another, like I said, give you that perspective of look at the small swings, look at what's happening on the back end. And what's happening on the back end is their hole is getting deeper. All right. So guys, enjoy your weekend. Relish in the fact that the word of AMC is continuing to spread deeper. And okay, I even looked at Google Trends in my last video, and it's the amount of people researching AMC stock. It's just growing and growing, which is awesome news for us, guys. Guys, that's it for this video. Enjoy your weekend. I'll catch you on Monday.